Yo, it's Justin Tech, and today I'm going to be making a gaming setup slash room tour video where I'm going to go in depth on everything since I have made a few changes since the last video, mostly to make filming easier. So I will get started with this tour right after this. Okay, so right now we're in the vlogging mode, so let's get started with this video. I'm pretty ugly, so I'm just gonna turn around the camera right now so I can show you everything. We're gonna do the gaming setup last, so if that's what you're looking for, you're gonna have to watch the whole video. Sorry, sucks to suck. And that was the oldest joke in the book. So we're gonna start with the door here. Yeah, there's a cable running for the satellite I have. So yeah, this is the door. So like say you're walking in the door. So what you'd see. To the left here is where you would see the TV. Yes, right now I got a computer hooked up to that. I don't know what this your people is. I don't know if you're a person. Are you a person? I don't know. So yeah, let's get started. On this shelf here, I think this is from IKEA. I don't know exactly what it's called. I think it's the Calyx shelf. I'm not sure exactly. We'll start with what's on top of it. We have the Hyperx cloud headphones. I don't really use these that much. If anything, I would probably use them for the PlayStation, which I don't play too often. And then we got the Sennheiser Mass Drop, or I think they're just called Drop now. The Sennheiser 6XXs, I'm pretty sure. And then the Beyerdynamics DT990s. I use these two quite a bit. I switched them with my main headphones. And then we got the Mass Drop control keyboard here and the Ducky 1-2 Mini hooked up to the computer. Then we have the HTC Vive, not the Pro, just the original version. And then I also have the G502 hooked up to the computer. So yeah, we'll get started here. We got a satellite bell because I'm in Canada, it's trash. And then the next shelf here we have just the 9th gen i9, no big deal. Pretty big deal, it costs quite a bit. So yeah. And then the controllers for the HTC Vive, the Pro 2 box there. Then the next shelf here we have the Jabra Elites, which I just reviewed, some other headphones, earbuds, whatever, and then just a few PS4 games that I don't really use because I download all my games. And then we just got a case for the headphones, the DT990s in the back there. Then since I'm a Red Wings fan, we got some bobbleheads there from one of the games. And then I think those are the 6XXs. That's hard to say, but that is the box there. Then we got the DT990 box there. Just pretty much a bunch of boxes we have. Then we have the Audio Technica box with the Blue Yeti, which I don't really use because I do have the AT2020. And then in the next one here, I'm crouched down right now, so it's kind of hurting, but the AKG box, and then in the back there, you can barely see it, but that's the Hyperx box there. And then we just got the mouse cases there. Everything here is pretty dusty because I don't really use any of that, so it's all dusty. And then we're just gonna go back. We're gonna look at my bed, which I don't make. I didn't even want to make it for this video. I have too many blankets. We're in Canada here, so I gotta stay warm, even though it's the summer. I like the blankets. Then we got the fan here, which I usually point at me when I'm sleeping, and keeps me really cold. So, yes. And then we'll move on to the desk here. It's a Carlby countertop, which everyone has, and then the Alex drawers from IKEA. Pretty much all IKEA stuff, furniture, whatever. Okay, so on top of the desk here, right next to my bed, we have my wallet, Jabra Elite 75Ts, some other just earbuds for when I'm sleeping, TV remote for the satellite, and then we just have a power brick back there. I also have a USB hub there too, which has camera batteries and some other batteries for my gimbal. Then before you get blinded, there's a light right here. So got two lights right there. And then in these drawers here, I usually set the camera. So this is where the camera would be normally. I don't know if that was facing me at all because the thing was facing the other way, but yeah. And then we got a nice phone mount here. Everything should be in the description. I don't know how much I'm gonna put in there though, because I am pretty lazy. So yeah, depending on how lazy I am, that is what's gonna be in there. Then we got my Razer blade. I don't know how I lost track of that, but that's the Razer Blade 15 there. And then I got the charger plugged into the port there. And yeah, these lights right here, they're just really cheap. I think they're like, I don't know, they're really cheap on Amazon. So yeah. And yeah, I also have the T6i camera on a tripod mount there, just in case I do unboxings. I can just, like as you can see, it points right at the desk there. So I'll be able to, I don't know if you can really see it, but I'd be able to do unboxing and stuff there, which I'm make it a lot easier to film videos. Then yeah, this I just usually, usually just push back in there. I don't know if I can open these drawers because of the stuff in there, but that's just camera stuff in there. And then in this one, I just have like a bunch of random cables and stuff like that. And that's just for my light. It's just a bunch of random stuff here. You got a bunch of random shoes. I got some Ultra Boost 20s, some Infinity React shoes, Ultra Boost 19s, and then a couple of Vans underneath there. And I also just have some random boxes. I got some shoe boxes and then just stuff, just big boxes that I couldn't fit anywhere else. And then yeah, so we got some backpacks here and then a couple of weights that weigh about 2 pounds. I think they're actually 5 pounds, but yeah, in this drawer we just got a bunch of random crap. Got some microfiber cloths and then just some random stuff in here. Then just some another boxes. I like to save all my boxes just in case, you know. Just a crappy notebook in there which I use for YouTube sometimes, like to watch YouTube videos. Old DAC and flashlight for some reason. We got a mouse pad, a membrane keyboard that came with the Alienware desktop, and I think that's the old Black Widow Chroma in there as well. As you can see, I spilled water earlier. There is water all over the place. And then we gotta move the fan. In here we have the Asus Raag Claymore and just some random cables, and then the DT880s in there. So yeah, let's move over back this way. We'll start from this side again. We have the Alienware desktop computer. I use that for VR, the one I showed you before. And this TV here is just my mom's old one because it has a line. I don't know if you can see it. It has a line there which makes it a little bit broken, but you can still watch it. It's a pretty big TV. I think it's like 65 inches, which is pretty cool. And yeah, we'll start from this side here. So I do have a lamp right there. Actually, I'm just gonna show you guys the whole setup first, and then I'll go back. So yeah, this is the whole setup. As you can see there, it's pretty nice. Yeah, this lamp is also from IKEA. I just have it sitting back here, didn't have anywhere else to put it. It kind of lights out the back here, which is really nice. And back there we got my PlayStation plugged into my main monitor here. And then if you look down here, you can see I have the S-DAC from Mastrop. And then these speakers are G6 I don't know, 560s I think they're called, from Logitech. They're RGB, whatchamacallit, speakers. I am gonna get light strips for the back of the monitors and maybe for the desk. So I'm probably gonna make a video on that later. Man, I'm running out of breath here. I don't know how. I've been talking too much. I am sweating because it is so hot in my room right now. I hate summer. That's why I live in Canada. So yeah, these headphones are the AKG 67XXs. They're also from Master Up as well. Then you can see my cable management is just pretty bad, like terrible actually. And yeah, I also have this PlayStation controller that I use for Rocket League. Not really for PlayStation anymore, but whenever I play PlayStation, that's what I would use. Then of course the popular and Pro 2, which is my main keyboard I usually use on this just regular black mouse mat. Sorry if my hands are so shaky. It's probably been pretty bad the whole video. Yeah, and then I use the G900. It's a wireless mouse, but it's plugged in right now charging. And I have the AT2020. It's an XLR mic, so it does plug in to, I don't know if you can see it back there, but that is where I plug it into. I think it's a Steinberg audio interface. So yeah. Then I do have this wireless charger for my phone, the S10 Plus. And then I got a couple of USB port hubs or whatever you want to call them back there. And then this monitor here is the Asus Raag Ultrawide monitor. I think it's the 34-8Q or 9Q, whatever. Then this one is a 165 Hertz monitor, and then these two are 144 Hertz, which I have stacked on top of each other. I have these monitors wall mounted, as you can tell, except the one on the bottom there. It's the only one on the stand. I think these ones are MG27 9Qs. They're IPS 1440p monitors. And then this one is a G-Sync monitor, 165 Hertz. This one's 100 Hertz here. Man, I am out of breath right now. Okay, then if you come around here, the actual beast PC we have here, we have the RTX 2080 Ti with the i9 9900K, 32 gigabytes of RAM. It's a really sick monitor, and you can also see me in the background there, which is probably the best part of the whole video. And you can also see my camera there, which I'm using the 90D with a mic on top. The audio is probably not too good because it's not facing me, but that is what I've been using. And I have it on this little Gorilla Pod here. So yes, I'll have all the PC specs in the description as well. And then I also have this little gimbal back here. I use that for some B-roll sometimes. And then I'll go through some of these drawers if you want to see them. Just random stuff, and really all of these. Yeah, it's not really anything too interesting, so I probably won't go through all of those. Oh, and I also missed this little SD card reader, if anyone cares about that. It's a really cheap one. It's like 10 bucks, I think. And yeah, that is all. If you guys see anything in this video that you want me to review, that will be that you guys want to see a review on, just let me know, because I can review anything you guys want in this video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll give you guys one last look. Oh, I forgot about my chair completely, actually. So this is the Dxracer. The pillow is upside down. I don't know why. I think it's been like that for a while. I'm not sure exactly what model this is, but it's a pretty good chair. It's really comfortable. It's better than my old office chair. And yeah, that's the whole video. Give you guys one last look here. I almost fell. So yeah, it's a really sick setup, and I really like it. And it would only get better. This is just, took me a long time to build this setup, and I'm really proud of it. So I'll see you guys in the next video.